Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
God grant us brand new mercies every single morning, and it's time for the praise break. Let's start the day in prayer. And I want everybody to please welcome my good friend, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. Pastor Norman, good morning, man. Happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's pray. Lord, we love you and thank you and bless you for life, health, and strength today. We know that you are God and God in all things. So no matter what we encounter in this day, you already have it under control. And that's why we want to give you praise in advance, because you already have all things in your hand and all things are working according to your plan. Whatever we're going to encounter through this day, whatever we come into contact with on this day, God, you've already worked it out. And so we praise you in advance. We thank you in advance. And we know that all things will work together according to the good for those who love the Lord and are the called according to the purposes of God. This is Pastor Keith Norman at First Baptist Church at 2835 Broad Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Come by and see us when you're in town, 8 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. Sunday morning.
All right, y'all, that's my friend and brother, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. So let's get this day going. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for that front page. Good morning, Alfredo.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, October 30th. Here's what's going on in the news. A jury has convicted former Illinois Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson of second-degree murder in the killings of Sonia Massey. Massey called 911 last July to report a possible intruder at her Springfield home. The defense claims he acted in self-defense because he thought she was about to throw boiling water at him. Prosecutors said Grayson shot Massey without justification. Grayson now faces a sentencing ranging from 4 to 20 years in prison, or he could actually just get probation with no jail time. His sentencing date has not yet been scheduled. In other news, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says his department is tackling America's sky-high prescription prices by making cheaper, almost identical versions of brand-name drugs to consumers.
In Europe, for example, regulators have approved more than twice as many biosimilars as the United States. This is a victory for patients, for innovation, and for common sense.
So
You made me sick with your messy self because you didn't have to play that clip. You know damn well we didn't understand nothing he was going to say.
Say, man,
with your messy, newsy self.
it's news. We needed the sound
No,
bite.
you didn't have to play that because
We
you know
needed
that
that
man.
sound bite.
Alfredo, go on to the next story.
For clarification, we needed it. We needed the sound bite.
Alfredo, please stop.
Okay.
It's too early.
Yes, sir.
I missed it. Can we play it again?
No.
No. Man, y'all
I'll have
it's
another one
too
next time.
early.
In Europe, for example, regulators have approved more than twice as many biosimilars as the United States.
Yeah.
This is a victory for patients, for innovation, and for common sense.
They should never put you blacks on the radio.
You're welcome for that soundbite. Everybody is talking about these monkeys, y'all. And 3 of these lab monkeys are still on the loose after a truck carrying them overturned near Heidelberg. Now, that's about 75 miles east of Jackson. These monkeys were reportedly being transported from Tulane University's National Biomedical Research Center. Now, authorities say 6 of the monkeys escaped. They did. They escaped after the crash. And have you seen the pictures?
Man, ain't nobody step about them monkey. You just sit up there and play Robert Kennedy.
No.
Sound like he in a car going over potholes. Don't do that.
Oh, man.
Listen.
And it messed up the whole news segment this morning. We supposed to be professional. We got a special guest in here. You ain't here acting up.
All right,
Bruh,
well,
come on, man.
Residents are being urged, by the way, not to approach those animals if you come in contact with them.
And the monkeys got herpes.
Yeah, and maybe COVID.
Shamea, I'm sorry.
Stay away from that monkey.
Possibly.
Shamea, I'm sorry for all of this.
I do apologize as well.
I need to know
what?
what's going on with the monkeys, too. I need to be careful.
Gary, talk to your friend.
You
Bring
sound
it.
good, honey. I'm going to pull her to the curve right
All
now.
right, for
honey.
info on
Come
these
on.
stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at
Come on, Miss
sports.
Oak Cliff.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Toronto
Blue Jays win Game 5 of the World Series last night, take a 3-2 lead over the LA Dodgers. 1 game away from taking down the defending champs. Can they do it? Only time will tell. Hey, man, Stephen A. Smith, from time to time, got some listeners and some viewers that call into his podcast show. And a black listener was a little concerned about the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime performance coming up because of ICE and the protesting. And here's what the conversation, here's how it ended.
So you're saying you're Bad Bunny fans. So if they're going to go there and protest against ICE or Bad Bunny, it's going to turn people like yourself off, right?
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. I think that's a reason to go, not a reason not to go. Period. If you're an American citizen, and you don't have to be concerned about being deported, right?
Right.
Then you should go there in droves and show your support.
There it is.
That.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, this may be a record Super Bowl halftime performance and viewership and all that with this Bad Bunny situation. I love it.
And then, Rocky, you know the Alabama A&M Bulldog mascot showed up on Cam Newton's show yesterday.
He did?
He surprised me.
I missed it, man.
Oh my God. The
that.
saga continues, man. You gotta find that clip.
I'm on it, dog. I'm on it, man. Shamea, good morning. You putting it down for the brat again?
Yes, absolutely. Good morning, best friends. Hey, it looks like Drake isn't backing down from the court's decision, and it seems like this case could take years to resolve, y'all. Got more details next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rick around the morning show, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the one and only the Brent. We got the fabulous, the lovely, the beautiful, the talented Real Housewives of Atlanta, Shamea. What up?
Yeah.
Aw, Ricky, you always give me such a lovely introduction.
Always.
Hey, best friends.
Let's go. What's up?
Listen, I'm excited to be sitting in for the Brad. Let's get into this hot spot. Now, for the first time in over 35 years, y'all, there are no hip-hop songs on the Billboard Hot 100's Top 40s. Oh, wow. I mean, can you imagine? As of October 25th, there are none. Y'all, this change is due to the exit of Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther, which fell off the chart after a recent rule change. I hate when they start changing the rules and they don't really benefit us. The rule change was implemented to remove the songs that have not been on the chart, for a long time. Now, they've fallen below a certain threshold, and that's a process that previously wasn't as strict. Now, the last time the Hot 100 had 0 rap songs in the top 40 was February 2nd, 1990, when Biz Marquis's Just a Friend reached number 41.
Can African Americans create their own chart?
At this point, I'm feeling like we should.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
Now, Just a Friend did jump to number 29 the following week, but the current highest chart rapping song is NBA YoungBoy's Shot Calling, and that's at number 44. So, Gary, do you feel like you want to take a stab at like rapping?
No, but they probably tired of all that madness and stuff sometimes going on. So the people at the Billboard say, we want a nice peaceful year, one year without all the, the back and forth and whatever. So they say, y'all get your own Soul Train board and honey, do it like that.
Not Soul Train board. You know what's going back and forth?
Who?
Drake.
Oh, Jesus.
Drake said he is not backing down, y'all. Drake has officially appealed the court ruling that threw out his defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, the one that we danced to, Super Bowl II, and all the other things. Yes, Drake sued UMG in January of 2025 over the label's promotion and distribution of Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. Now, Drake alleged that UMG knowingly distributed the song, which contains false and defamatory claims, including insinuations that he was a pedophile.
Ricky, you know what that is, huh?
What?
That's the white side of him. That's his white side. The white
take
people
it to court.
That's right.
They
White people don't back
street.
down, honey. They don't back down.
That's right. Now, UMG, they did, move to dismiss the case, arguing that Drake had lost a rap battle that he provoked. And now the notion of appeal filed yesterday marks the first step in trying to overturn the federal judge's decision. The appeal process could take more than a year. And if Drake wins at the appellate level, then the case could re-enter years of renewed litigation. I don't want to see that back and forth. I want to actually hear the dissing back and forth on the tracks and not in the courtroom. Now, Not Like Us was released in May of 2024 at the height of his public feud with Drake, and a back and forth that generated multiple high-profile diss tracks from both artists. I mean, I like it.
What you think?
Huh?
I was asking Freeze what she think about the black and the white side.
I'm not going to answer that because I'm all black, so...
She said basically they not like us.
But if you battling, right?
Yeah. Exactly, and nothing is off limits.
LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee, they went at it, and Ice Cube and the NWA, but nobody went to court.
Right. That's right.
Ain't no rules when you battling on the track, man. If you lose, you lose. It's all good. Shake your hands, tip your hat, and keep moving.
Nah, he's being a sore loser.
Or battle back. Battle
back. Exactly. Come with a harder track.
Get your weight up.
That's right. For more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamea Morton. Coming up next, Special K got the news you can't use. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Special K got news and positivity. Absolutely cannot use. Special K, what up?
Hey, man, what's going on? And it's going to get real disrespectful this morning, so all the ladies listening, I apologize in advance, but not really. In honor of the current culture's most prolific philanderers that are in the news today, people such as Offset, Stephon Diggs, Michael Blackson. Let's go into these side piece greeting cards. I usually save this for Valentine's Day, but hey, in today's times, tomorrow ain't promised. So let's go ahead and get to it now. Super Day, give me some appropriate music. There you go. Let's start with this one. And these are coming out. I'm putting a line of these out. Start with this one. You're my undercover boo, faking like you just a friend, till I'm pushing you through that mattress at the Holiday Inn.
Oh, my God.
Pushing her through the mattress. God.
You're the best side piece. You're not worried how you stack up, because you know wifey starting quarterback, and you are the backup.
That's awful.
And these side piece cards.
Violets are purple, but sunflowers yellow. You was born to be smashing another woman's fellow.
Oh, my goodness.
This is not cool.
You're special to me, my sneaky link friend. You know our spot is room 211 at the Fairfield Inn.
Not the Fairfield Inn. Tell me where you go to the rooms from the outside.
Our relationship is secret. Once a week I come stab it. It ain't right at all, but you're my favorite bad habit.
Oh, sir.
This situation works because you know the deal. You never get kissed in the mouth because I don't love you for real.
Dirty, boy. Dirty.
I love that you.
You really gonna make them cards?
Yeah, I'm really gonna make these. I love how you be freaking me under them sheets, then act like a stranger when you see me with my real girl in the streets.
Oh my God.
You're the side piece. I got a sweet deal. Get them draws when I want to, no matter how you might feel.
That's real.
Listen.
That's hateful.
That's special to me, and when we smash, it's the bomb. But best believe you'll never meet my kids or my mom.
Hey,
Sneaky links are. How about this one? Sneaky links are exciting. They are a real thrill. The smashing be on point when I got a lunch hour to kill.
Oh,
hey,
man.
Have Corey Holcomb seen these?
I might have called Corey and we had to collaborate on these. I love our secret hookups because you let me keep it a buck. We ain't really dating. We only meet long enough to.
Oh, come on.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. Good morning, Shamea. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, your friend Cedric the Entertainer, he is livid, baby. They say Cedric the Entertainer is speaking out, honey, about the serious impact of the government's pause, y'all, on food stamps. He said the situation is not a laughing matter. Now, when asked in New York about people, honey, joking over the weekend about the SNAP program's funding crisis, Cedric got a thoughtful response. He said, no, that's not a joke. He said there are so many people living with food insecurity in the United States. He said the fact, honey, that the government is willing to let its own citizens starve and not eat is ridiculous. He also added, y'all, that empathy is key. Reminded everyone, y'all, quote, all of us are one paycheck away from being dead broke in this country. still, honey, he acknowledged y'all comedy's role in hard times, noting, quote, I don't understand. He said, I do understand that we're going to joke, honey, about everything. SNAP, y'all don't know what SNAP is formerly known as food stamps, is expected to run out, y'all, of funding November the 1st, affecting nearly 42 million Americans, y'all, as the government shutdown continues. So that means 42 million people, y'all ain't gonna be eating, honey. They ain't gonna have no more food stamps or nothing. I remember when I was growing up, my neighbors had food stamps, and we used to love to, we had the little plastic.
I had food. We used food stamps when I was.
Yeah, we got food stamps
time when I was young.
That booklet.
Yeah,
they look like them little coloring books.
The little coupon.
Yeah, you had to pull them out.
And you better keep them in the book. You couldn't pull them out. They didn't take no loose ones.
Sure,
they had to pull them out the book.
Yep, if you took them out, they didn't use them, honey.
You had to peel them out right there at the register.
Yep. So y'all think they're gonna run out? It's gonna run out?
What do you mean? It's already been established.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what people gonna do?
Exactly. That's the
I
point.
feel bad. Pastor Jamal Bryant and a lot of pastors are saying, hey, instead of bringing your tithes and offering, we asking everybody to bring food so they could set up some kind of stuff. Like
food
a lot of pastors. Yeah, food banks.
I'm trying
a lot
to
of
go to
pastors.
Rickey House to eat.
They stepping up to the plate. But what we got to do, we just got to get out here. We just got to help people.
Yeah,
we got to help people. We are blessed. We have what we need, but we just got to try to figure out some kind of plan to donate to some of these food banks to help people, man. Because I really feel bad. It makes me sick on my stomach knowing that some child waking up, going to school hungry every day. You look at your kids; they blessed. They have everything that they need, and there's some parents that don't. So man, that brings tears to my eyes. I feel so bad.
And like I said, was saying people are being judgmental, but trust me, you way closer to being broke than you are to being a billionaire.
Oh, please.
If you really look at it.
Oprah always said we one paycheck from poverty, honey. One.
So now is the best time if you were ever going to donate food, get stuff out of your pantry cans. Now is the best time to donate to your local food pantry.
Yes, and that's what we're going to do. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, baby, Miss Neil.
Basically, he was tired of us talking about it. We can go to this next story. Go, guys.
Yeah, I don't want one of y'all say something stupid. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, Neil Long, baby, she recalled the time, honey, when she turned down Prince, honey. But she said because she didn't recognize him. Now, they're saying, y'all, in another world, baby, Miss Neil Long, honey, and Prince might have been a hot thing. Now, during a recent interview, Neil was on the Jennifer Hudson show. They're saying Neil Long revealed, y'all, that she once turned down an advance, y'all, from the legendary Prince. She said, I was at the Roxbury, baby, back in the day, and I had on my Kenner Cole pumps. You remember those, Shamea? She had on her Kenner Cole pumps. She said, baby, I remember her. And she said, we were walking out of the club, honey, and this guy tries to grab my hand, and I'm like, I'm from Brooklyn, baby. Don't be grabbing me, touching on me. She said, Neil said that, honey, once she made it out of the club with her friends, they told her, girl, you know that was Prince. However, she said, when they went back to speak with him, she said he was gone. Thankfully, Neil, y'all, shared that she got a chance to, reconnect with Prince, nearly 20 years later. Now, her friend threw a birthday party, and Prince, honey, surprisingly showed up. Now, while Neil wanted to clear the air about the brief encounter at the club, she said Prince just wanted to talk about her hair. She said, quote, I'll take what I could get, baby. She said, it's Prince. Neil said, honey, letting the audience know that she wasn't mad at all. But a lot of people say, honey, she should have met Prince, honey. She would have never been in the situation that she in now with that damn basketball player coach, honey, cheating with his receptionist. She was in that situation. Neil Long, man, honey, cheated with the receptionist. The woman that was booking her flights, honey, the white woman that was booking her flights, honey, was sleeping with her man. So they say maybe she should have met Prince and she would have been in that situation. But that's neither here nor there, though. We're glad, honey, that the situation, changed and what have you, and her and her man back together, all they friends again, they sharing stuff.
Well,
honey.
Prince didn't leave my tie in a better situation either, though.
I know. My tie. What about Vanity, honey? Vanity
Apollonia.
And Apollonia,
yeah.
child.
And then he left. He's over there resting.
Yeah.
Everybody else still got heartache.
So.
Say, man. Say, man.
God, y'all brutal over here, man.
We're just gonna pray, baby. That's all we're gonna do, honey. I want your extra time and your kiss. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is pigeon-hearted. On the high end, you say pigeon-hearted, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for today.
Yellow. That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up to Gary with the T. Yeah. Oh, yeah. got my boots on the ground. Is your boots on the ground for Jesus? Ah, yeah. Hey, y'all get that?
That's cute, baby. You gotta sing that Sunday in church.
Shamea. Yeah, I got my boots on the ground for Jesus.
What's going on?
Angry.
I'm sorry.
He got his boots on the ground.
And she joined in. Yeah. Boots on the ground.
Y'all get at me. 8669 Ricky. 8669 Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up call. Y'all get at me. 8669 Ricky. 8669 Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Yes, sir. This is Caleb McElwain, who wanted to wake up my son, Caleb Jamal McElwain Jr., and also my nephew, Jace Forsberger. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Cheese.
Good morning. This is Tisha calling from Raleigh, North Carolina, getting ready to take these children to school. Happy Thursday, everybody. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Renee from St. Louis, Missouri. Just want to say, hey, Ricky. Hey, morning crew. Melissa and Renee said, we love you.
Wake up, wake up. If you listening on your radio, there's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Where you at, Miami? Wake up. Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate the wake up calls. Hey, coming up next, man, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. You don't want to miss that. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning. Happy to have you.
Hey, good morning, Rick. Good morning, everybody. Good to be with you all. Listen, I think many of us have talked about over the last few weeks what is going to happen in November as it relates to SNAP benefits and this government shutdown. And I'm hearing lawmakers on both sides of the aisle talk about whose fault it is and why this is terrible and why the other needs to come to the table and create an agreement. But, Rick, like one of the things I think we're missing is the passage of the big, beautiful bill already cut billions to the programs that help families eat. I mean, we're talking about work requirements that now stretch up to 64 years old, tighter rules for parents, less room for states to help out, and it's expected to push millions of Americans, black, white, rural, city, off the rolls. And so this is black families that are twice as likely to rely on SNAP as white households, but you know who it really hits heavily is poor white families across the South and Midwest. And in fact, the majority of people on SNAP in this country are not black.
That's right.
And so these are supposed to be Trump's supporters. These are supposed
They voted for the racism, though.
Man, let me tell you that's
they voted for Trump. They voted for the racism.
That's
or whatever,
it.
but they didn't understand what comes with the racism.
They don't learn today.
And
they wanted him to hurt the people they hate.
They've been learning. And so the USDA has already warned that.
And they don't care, and they'll vote for him again hungry.
But and here's the thing, right? November benefits are not going to go out if this continues. That means 40+ million people are going to wake up, and that EBT card, that same one that kept their babies fed last month, could be a zero balance. And look, 2 weeks a day delay might not sound like a lot to folks in D.C., but 2 weeks without $150 to $200 a person, that's meal skip, food banks running out, and mama's trying to stretch ramen noodles and peanut butter sandwiches to cover dinner. And in Mississippi, more than 1 in 4 families with kids use SNAP. In Ohio, it's almost 700,000 households. And across the country, most of the people on the program are working. They're not earning enough to make ends meet. So when the benefits stop, it's not about laziness. It's about a system that already stretched too thin. And so let's make this plain, y'all. Whether you live in a small town in Kentucky or the east side of Cleveland, when the cards don't reload, the stress hits the same. And it's the same empty refrigerator, the same worried look from your babies. When they say, what are we eating tonight? And I find it insane and just sad that some of the same folks who voted to cut SNAP are now acting shocked that people are scared about the shutdown. And you can starve folks and then pretend to care when they cry out loud. And so what do we do? Number one, y'all, I don't care what side of the aisle you on. Lawmakers need to be engaged by real people. Both sides got to let them know. We see you. Fund the government. Protect SNAP. Don't play politics with people's food. Number two, if you can, support your local food pantries and those that are providing daily aid. They are the front lines right now. Number three, check on your folks because a lot of us, pride is going to make us hide our struggle. But we got to take care of each other until this mess gets sorted out. Because when the fridge is empty, it don't matter if you voted red or blue. Hunger does not discriminate. And so I'm not here to let people off the hook for who they voted for. That is not what I'm doing. What I am doing is saying these are the moments that if we do it the right way, remind us who is really being tricked by who. This shutdown is not about missed paychecks in Washington. It's about missed meals in our neighborhoods. And if that doesn't make America look in the mirror or make others look in the mirror, I don't know what's going to. And so, Rick, I mean, I know you've already raised
Jeff,
this.
And one day, Jeff, I want you to address these white pastors in their Christianity or whatever that preaches hate or whatever. You talking about Jesus, but you hate people of color and going against everything. Would Jesus do this? Would Jesus divide families? Would all the stuff that Trump is doing that the Christians has or the Republicans has hijacked the Christians or the Christians has hijacked the Republican Party? Would Jesus do all of this stuff? You know what I'm saying?
That's not Christianity. That's nationalism.
Yeah. They can't tell me nothing ever on my TV. I done seen two white pastors stand up and preach against and talk about racism and segregation and talk about all of this stuff or whatever. That's crazy that you voted for the racism and here we are. And this is what comes with it. It's a price to pay. You know what I'm saying?
And if it keeps going, y'all, it's going to be WIC. It's going to be a whole lot of other support services that our folks need and their folks need. So, y'all, I need y'all to hit me at Jeff's Nation. Let me know how you're supporting. If there's food pantries near you that need support, I want to make sure that we get information out to as many people as possible who can support in the midst of those being hurt by this shutdown and, more importantly, being hurt by the policies that just don't give a damn about poor people. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG and let me know your thoughts. Love y'all.
I love you, Jeff.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. These fast drivers, man, that be zooming past you and you don't see them coming. That scare the hell out of everybody. Stop texting and driving. Stop doing makeup and driving. Drive safe. Make it to work safe. Everybody that's out there in the trucks, truck drivers, bus drivers, everybody on the school bus, good morning to y'all. Thank y'all for getting our kids to school safe. Thank everybody that's in transportation. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And I get so excited when I meet y'all at the truck stops. When I go into the pilots in the Iron Skillet, the little restaurants or whatever, I see all the trucks like, hey man, we listen to you every morning, man. I appreciate it, man. I absolutely love y'all and pray for y'all and pray for your safety this morning. We got one problem though. Black Tony won't do right, man. Won't do right. Can't get right.
Hey, son, I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to get right now. I'm trying to get my side hustle game straight. Because I've been up all night or brainstorming. So I'm trying to come up with a real good side hustle. Because this ain't doing it for me, so I'm letting you know right now. Y'all ain't paying me enough. This little money I'm getting from y'all. Y'all ain't paying me enough, and I know we got somebody. So I don't even want to talk to you right now. So I ain't even trying to talk to you right now. I'm trying to talk to what's her name? Sunil.
Yeah.
Sunil. Yeah. Sunil Martin.
Shamea,
what's
man.
it? Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, look. Yeah. I got a building proposal. Because I know, she on the Real Housewives, and she trying to,
Listen,
she a business lady. She a business lady. You know what I'm saying, Shawty? Now listen. I got a business proposal for you. I want you to look at it and think about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to start me a new business, Sunita. I'm trying to start me a new business.
See, that's
Shamea, he
I
done seen your house on
On the
Real
TV.
Housewives of Atlanta. Here he come.
Hell yeah, I seen that. Look, I know you got it, Shawty. And look, I don't need that merch.
And then call me Shanita.
Hey, Shanita, I seen the crib. I don't even need that merch. I don't even need that much money.
You know, I
look, I know. Look,
I
shout
don't
it.
even understand.
I don't need but 20
I don't even know you like that.
I don't even need but 20 cent rats.
What you trying to do?
I'm trying to start a new car ride service. Well, it's called We'll Give You a Ride Anywhere for $4.
Okay.
And I got the website already. We give you a ride anywhere for $4 with blacktony.com.
And so when that comes, what you need to buy some cars for?
Well, first I got to buy some cars. I'm buying the cars off of Facebook Marketplace. I need like 26 rats because I'm trying to buy like at least 18 cars. But look,
what kind of cars you trying to get?
Like, Honda Accord, Toyota Neon Centrals, Toyota Hondas, you little cars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you a ride anywhere in Atlanta for $4. And if 50 people, look, the first 50 folk, I give them a ride, shawty. Look, what 50 times $4? That's $2,000, right? So, multiply that times 1,000 rides, shawty, we done made 200 rats. Come on now.
Wait, did you just send me a Cash App request?
Oh my God. 26,000. But you can't send it out one time. You got to break it up. You got to send me like 6 different ones.
Like he keeps sending me these Cash App requests.
But send me like, hey, look, just to let me know that you serious. Put it. Look, just send the first one. Just send the first one right now for like $300, and we'll get it started. That let me know you serious about doing business.
What?
Wait a minute. How much you need to send you?
300.
Ricky, this man sent me 6 Cash App requests back to back. The first one is $300. The next few are for $2,000. What is happening? How'd you even get my Cash App?
That's neither here nor there. That's not the part.
Go ahead,
What is going on? I ain't signed up for this. I'm just sitting in for the Brad. What is happening? Brad, please come take your chair back.
Critics are raving about the new stage play by first-time director Seymour Butts taking the theater world by storm. Audiences can't get enough of You Too Big to Be a Sissy.
Mama, I gotta be who I am. I just need the love of another man.
The story of Alphonse, a 6'4", 260-pound former college football player who comes out the closet to marry his lover and open a high-end store that sells skinny jeans, lightweight sweaters, and glittery sneakers.
Mama understand, baby, but your daddy just can't accept it.
You damn right I won't accept it. You're just too big to be a sissy. Look at you. 6'4", 260 pounds, big, black, and ugly. You ought to be playing for the Baltimore Ravens, no? You Too Big to Be a Sissy. The heart-wrenching story of a man and his search for the answer. How big is too big to be a sissy?
Why daddy gotta keep hiding my baby doll shoes and ties?
Cause you got a size 14 foot, You Too Big to Be a Sissy. Get your tickets now at www.Gems, Rims, and Fashion for Shims. And Junk's Steakhouse, where we love to put our meat in your mouth. And stop sitting down when you're peeing,
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Good morning to you, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, Shamea. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky's a very sad day in the world, y'all. They're saying that it is definitely official. According to MTO, they're saying, y'all, that it's official that longtime couple Janine Aiko and Big Sean are no longer together.
Oh, no.
Yes,
they had been broke up.
They say after nearly a decade, Ricky, of music, love, and a child together, one of the hip-hop's most adored duos has quietly, y'all, gone their separate ways. And, honey, they're saying it's definitely a very, very sad moment, honey.
Very.
Now, yeah, they say a source close to Janine told, honey, MTO, that the breakup didn't come suddenly. They said it was the result of multiple ultimatums and long-standing disagreements about marriage. Now, according to the insider, they said Janine truly believed, y'all, that she and Sean were were definitely soulmates. She wanted marriage, y'all. She wanted the commitment. The source said, y'all, they say Sean loves her deeply, but he just never wanted to take the final step. Now, the couple of y'all who share a 3-year-old son have been together, y'all, on and off for years, collaborating on music and appearing, y'all, inseparable to the fans, y'all. They say, but behind the scenes, the same source said, y'all, that Janine Honey grew tired, y'all, of waiting. And she shouldn't have waited. Why? I mean, you done got this woman pregnant, y'all, have a doggone child together and stuff, y'all, but you don't want to get married. Why do men not want to get married? You do everything else. So why you don't want to get married?
I agree. Yeah, we definitely want to get married. I just can't believe it that he didn't marry her. She is definitely a catch.
I mean, because basically, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free?
Yeah, but
he already got the kid. He already got the So he like, you're not.
They said, but eventually they said she realized, y'all, that the ring definitely wasn't coming, y'all. They said she decided that it was time, honey, to move on. Now, they said despite the end of their romantic relationship, there's no bad blood between them, honey. They said Jaheen and Sean remain close friends and loving co-parents to their son.
Janae Aiko. I was like,
who is
such
this
a beautiful
person?
couple, too. I mean, I hate that.
Yeah, they said they're in a great place. They say it's peaceful, honey. And they always say that. Hell, please, honey, but bless her spirit, though, honey. But
so who you gonna be with now if you've been with somebody for 10 years and got a baby and all that, and then you walk away with nothing and like?
What you talking about? She's gorgeous.
Yeah, maybe when she walks away, he'll put a ring on it now. Sometimes it takes you to leave the situation.
Or the minute he see her with somebody else.
Exactly.
And then it'll be too late. She'll be like, nah, bruh.
But the new guy, I wouldn't want to step into that because the new guy, she got 10 years of this dude that she got to try to get out of her system. That's a lot for a new guy
I don't know yet. You know, Nikki said it best. Big boy, how big is your? Give me all your money and give me all your residuals. We still haven't got the answer to any of them questions, and I know the ladies want to know. So, Big Sean, what's up?
All right, then.
Okay.
Bars. Yes, Lord. Yes. All right, then. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. They say rumors, honey, are rumors, y'all. But they're saying the rumor mill is definitely in overdrive, y'all. They say, and this time is about the wonderful, my friend, Mr. Deion Sanders and Miss Karrueche Tran, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that there's been whispers, y'all, that for months that the NFL legend and the actress model secretly, y'all, tied the knot, honey, earlier this year. And they say, honey, there's photos that fans are definitely saying that it is definitely true. Now, they're saying Karrueche, honey, made a stunning appearance, honey, recently, y'all, at the Variety Power of Women event in Los Angeles. They said she looked radiant on the red carpet, but they said what really caught everyone's attention was she had on like a 10-carat diamond ring, honey, on her left hand, honey. 10 carat, that's bigger than all y'all's girls.
Making me hide my ring.
Yeah, used to, you found freezer. But they say, honey,
got it.
Why are you coming for me?
So y'all put those 2 carats behind.
Let me hide it.
Okay, just sit on it, honey.
Sit down.
They said at the time, insiders said, baby, that the couple, honey, wanted to keep their union private, choosing intimacy and family over fanfare. They say neither Deion nor Karrueche, y'all, has publicly confirmed or denied the rumors, but both have remained extremely private about their relationship. Now, they're saying Deion is only 57 and Karrueche is 36, have reportedly been seeing each other quietly, y'all, for some time. They have never gone Instagram official and rarely appear together publicly, which has only fueled y'all speculation about how serious things are behind the scenes. Despite their silence, they're saying the clues keep adding up, and that diamond ring, baby, they say isn't doing anything to cool the chatter. So, I mean, that'd be nice if he married her, you know, if they married together. I mean, because, you know, Deion needs somebody. I mean, he and Trace are no longer together, huh?
He needs somebody by the bedside.
Yeah.
You know, the kids was asking if she was the one hurting. Remember that? They were asking. They said, well, I don't know, since you've been around, he been sick a lot.
That's what his children said. His children said that, but Ricky, his children said that. I felt so bad for Karrueche under that.
But, she probably make them happy and get along real good. She probably got good energy and soft and sweet and kind.
Me too. Rick, you got me nervous.
Well, no. Oh, you got good. When I say good energy,
you said that little pause.
Yeah, that too. And just like how do you feel when you're around her? Are you happy with her? Does she make you, feel a certain kind of way, and you just look forward to spending quiet, intimate time together? That kind of stuff right there make you want to be with somebody if she bring you peace.
If you give her 10 carats, definitely, y'all go together.
How much the 10-carat ring cost?
It depends on the clarity.
But that 100,000?
No, are you crazy? 100,000? That's close in the millions. Close.
Really?
Yeah. What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 10 carats of 100,000. No.
No.
That's about a couple of million. And it depends on the clarity of the diamond, honey, because Dion buys clear diamonds. I remember for Laura's, she had a nice big old rock, honey, on her finger, honey.
My connect at the mall, he can get you a 10 carat for about $450.
Yeah. Well, we ain't talking about Mo. We're not talking about your ring. We're talking about honey.
We don't want our finger to turn green.
No, we don't. No. But anyway, congratulations to Ruth, honey, if she did that, honey. And y'all, in my quick for free story, y'all, it's being reported out that Devin Booker, baby, his honey spotted with Miss Kendall Jenner. They say, baby, Miss Jenner, honey, dumped the Bad Bunny because she went back to Devin Booker, honey. So congratulations, because they said, Bad Bunny, I guess he was a Bad Bunny. And Miss Jenner, honey, she like black men. So, let her go back to what she like, honey. So don't let that girl be dealing with no Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny was not her type. And, he's going through all this mess now with the Super Bowl and stuff. You don't want to mess up the brand for the Kardashian Jenners. So, you said
don't the Bad Bunny have a clothing store in the mall?
Yep, he got Psycho Bunny. Yep. The color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is pigeon heat. On the hang, you say pigeon heat, and on the lunge, you say beautiful yellow. I'm sorry. The producer said, "Did I tell you to go, damn it?" I didn't hear him. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Yeah, you're just talking too much. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Senator Warnock, I got one of your church members sitting up here, Gary, with the T.
Good morning, Pastor.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Pastor Warnock?
I'm good. You say he's one of my church members. Has he paid his tithes?
Oh, I pay my tithes every Sunday I'm there, Pastor Warnock. Yes, sir. I sure do. And I love it when y'all send the receipt in for taxes. I like
that. I love you, brother. I'm just giving you a hard time. Good morning, everybody.
Man, we are so concerned. We're going to get right into it. Happy to have you. Thank you for taking the time. And Senator Warnock, right now, millions of Americans, they're really caught up in the middle of a government shutdown. SNAP food benefits could be delayed, or even stopped if Congress does not reach a deal soon. And that means that people really, going to be struggling just to keep food on the table. So I just really appreciate you coming on. And, like 42 million Americans could lose SNAP benefits next month. What are the latest efforts to keep that funding going? And pretty much just give us an overall of what's going on and what are you experiencing and seeing?
Thank you so much. Look, this is a serious issue, and as a pastor who serves in the Senate, my heart is really heavy. As you point out, millions of Americans are their basic food security is on the line right now. But let me be really clear. It's important that your listeners understand this. We're in the midst of this shutdown, and I know there's a lot of back and forth. Whose fault is it? Democrats, Republicans, and I'm happy to talk about that. But here is what's an actual fact. The SNAP recipients are not a part of this fight. They're being dragged into this fight. The USDA has $5 billion in a contingency fund. There are other resources that they could make available, and it's just for this kind of situation, for these circumstances. So they have literally decided to drag hungry families and hungry children into a political fight, pitting sick people against hungry people. I think that's deeply immoral, and it's the reason why I'm calling on the Trump administration to release these funds. In the meantime, there are those of us, yes, who are in the faith community, our food banks and others are getting ready to respond to this impending catastrophe. But I want to make it clear that this is unnecessary organized cruelty.
Wow. So I was surprised to see how many children benefit from SNAP. And I saw in 2023, almost 40% of SNAP beneficiaries are children. So I just want to know, how do we get to this point, and what is holding up this agreement in D.C. to protect families and children relying on the support?
Well, the fight is about health care. And, right now, as I speak, folks who are on the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, people who get their health care on the exchange because they can't afford, a private plan. And that's a lot of people, 22 million Americans 1.2 Georgians right now are on the exchange. And as they are opening up their premium statements, as they go to healthcare.gov across the country or Georgia Access, here's what they're going to see. They're going to see that come 2026, the premiums for their healthcare have doubled. And that's not the exception. I mean, on average.
That's crazy.
On average, your healthcare premium, if you're on the exchange, has doubled. It is crazy. And for some people, it's tripled and quadrupled. So that's what the fight is about. We're in a moment where Donald Trump said he's going to lower your grocery prices. He didn't do that. Gas prices. So the price of everything is going up. And then on top of that, you're telling me you're going to double and triple and quadruple the cost of health care. That's a non-starter. That's what this is about. And let us not forget, why are they doing this? To give billionaires a tax cut.
Oh, God.
Well,
No, go ahead.
What can Senate Democrats really do to push the issue at this point regarding SNAP benefits?
Well, we're pushing the issue. And listen, we didn't just start. I have voted several times this year to extend these premium tax credits. That's what we need. We need these tax credits that will make health care affordable. And you know, I'm a pastor. For me, this is a moral issue, but it's also a practical issue. It is not in America's interest to make our workforce weaker, sicker, and poorer. We are in a moment where we need the best, and we need everybody at the table. And so that's what's at stake in this fight. As I said, I've voted several times this year to extend these tax credits. Republicans blocked it every time. And by the way, I've voted 7 times already to keep the government open. Let me be really clear. I hate government shutdowns. And the truth of the matter is that we've been witnessing a slow-rolling government shutdown all year, right? From day one of this administration through DOGE. We started to witness them basically shutting down the government. And so this is just the apex of what they've been up to all along. And these SNAP recipients are not even a part of the fight. They're literally dragging them into the fight, pitting hungry people against sick people. And as a Matthew 25 Christian, my North Star is this: I was hungry and you fed me. Jesus said, you asked Jesus, when were you hungry? And as much as you've done it to the least of these, you've done it also unto me.
Absolutely.
And so I'm appealing to the better parts of our nature, trying to get us to do the right thing.
Wow. And Senator Warnock, we know that this shutdown is really hurting the pockets of, it's going to hurt, especially the pockets of our parents, other seniors, working folks that's living paycheck to paycheck. Right. Are there really any options or any access that people have to any kind of federal support at this point, or should they just rely on local support and private organizations for help?
Well, I'm going to stay in the fight because, again, these resources are available. We suffer not from a poverty of resources, but of moral imagination. They're centering the politics rather than the people. But in the meantime, as we go into this weekend and folks are wondering, are their EBT cards going to be reloaded and renewed? People can go to feedingamerica.org and find out where your local food bank is. You can do that both to donate to your local food bank and also to find out where the nearest food bank is where you can receive food. And I know that many in the faith community, my church included, are going to stand up in this moment, and we're going to help as many people as we can. But I'm not naive about this. The scale of the need cannot be met by the faith community and by these food banks, which, by the way, have also been hit by this administration. Earlier last summer, $500 million, which had been voted on a bipartisan basis to go to the food banks, was clawed back by the Trump administration. And so these food banks that are already in distress are now being called upon to respond in this manufactured crisis. But again, as a voice for Georgia and as a voice for all the people, as a pastor in the Senate, I'm going to continue to try to call on what Lincoln called the angels in our nature, and center the people rather than the politics, and hopefully get the government open, back open, get the SNAP recipients the resources that they need, and ensure that people don't have their health care doubled, tripled, quadrupled. Who can afford that?
Yeah, I have a real important question to ask you, Senator Warnock, and I just want to give me honest opinion because I'm really concerned about our democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Senator Raphael Warnock joining us this morning. More with Senator Raphael Warnock coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we're on with Senator Raphael Warnock. Pastor Warnock, I want to ask you, and I know it's too early to be talking about 2028. Do you think that Donald Trump is setting himself up for a third term, and will they really just ignore the United States Constitution? Would that happen? Would there be a third term, in your opinion, from everything that you see and know?
No, there's no doubt about what the Constitution says about this. He can't run again. Donald Trump says something ridiculous every day.
How do they stop it? If you got control of the White House and the Republicans control the Senate and the Congress, and he has control of the military, how is he to be stopped from running for a third term?
Listen, part of what this administration is up to is flooding the zone. They throw something at us every day. They are trying to weaponize despair in order to convince us that they've already won. And this is just one iteration of that. He'll say a lot of different things, but what he's really saying to you is don't fight. We've already won. We've already got this. They're trying to weaponize despair. And then when you give in to that, you stop fighting. And then they do win. And so what I want us to do is to straighten our backs. We're in this fight right now to try to do the best we can on the healthcare fight, save these SNAP recipients. But I want people to really stay focused on the fight that's in front of us. I mean, he's saying all of these things. You look at the polling; it's clear that he keeps going. He's taking on more and more water. Americans already have sticker shock. They already have buyer's remorse. And I think he'll say something today. He'll say something tomorrow. Who knows what Donald Trump is going to say? But I'm going to stay focused on the people. You know, in these times, I think often about something that Andy Young, I live in Atlanta, and so I get to walk around these civil rights giants every day, and they inspired me because they had no reason to believe that they could win. And they kept fighting the good fight. Andy Young tells his story. He says that after they passed the civil rights bill into law, that Martin Luther King Jr. and his lieutenants went to see President Johnson. And Johnson was so, excited about the fact that he had passed the civil rights bill into law. Dr. King, without skipping a beat, said, "I need a voting rights law." And the president kept saying over and over again, "Look, you're right about that, but I just can't get that done right now. I don't have the power to do it. I don't have the power to do it." So they left the meeting. The staff was feeling all demoralized. They said, "Dr. King, what are we going to do?" The president says he doesn't have the power to pass voting rights. Dr. King, without even skipping a beat, said, "Well, if the president doesn't have the power, I guess we're going to have to go and get him some." And so that's what Selma was all about. They went to get the president some power. So what I'm saying to you is that as a voice for Georgia, as a member of the United States Senate, I'm going to fight for you every single day. But it's really not about the people in power. It's about the power that's in the people. John Lewis understood that. Amelia Boynton, who stood up on that same bridge and was gassed, we don't say the women's names often enough, she understood that. Hosea Williams understood that. I understand it. Stay in the fight. And all of your friends who say, well, it doesn't matter whether you vote or not, because that's the other thing they're trying to tell you. It doesn't matter. Your vote won't count. Your vote counts, and they know it. That's why they're busy trying to gerrymander the districts and do everything they can to discourage you. We will not be discouraged. We're going to send a love and hope, and we're going to remember our ancestors who had no reason to believe that they could win, but they kept fighting a good fight anyway.
So let me just ask you, it's easy for me to straighten my back, as you say, because I got good company insurance. My kids aren't SNAP. But these, I'm concerned that, Trump thinks and the Republican thinks that the Dems will cave because, we're upset about people not getting food on the table, not having insurance. Is it possible that the Dems will cave?
Look, we're in the fight right now. And I'm on the line because I need people to stand with me and to understand what the fight is all about. These issues are not simple. I don't like to see hungry children, but I also don't like to see people finding their health care unaffordable. And so I'm going to keep on making the case.
Wow. Man, I know it's a lot. If you could predict and look in a crystal ball, when do you think that the government shutdown will be over? And do you think that the Republicans will come to the table? Like, where's the breaking point in all of this?
I can tell you that they are feeling the heat, because here's the thing, Ricky. Folks are couching this as a fight between the Democrats and the Republicans. Here's the irony. Guess who really needs these ACA tax credits? Guess who's on the Affordable Care Act? More Republicans than Democrats. More Republicans than independents. Guess who needs these SNAP benefits? They're particularly needed in these rural areas. It's the red districts in Georgia and red districts all across our country that are being especially hard hit. I know for a fact that some of my Republican colleagues want to fix this because they're hearing from their own constituents. And so I'm going to keep on fighting the good fight. And look, we know that in politics, we don't ever get everything that we want. But the Republicans need to come to the table. Here we are in the midst of this fight, and the House hasn't been to work in 6 weeks. They put work requirements on Medicaid recipients. If they put those same requirements on themselves, they wouldn't have health care right now, because they're refusing to even come to work, let alone come to the table. Why? Because they don't want to vote on the Epstein files. They're more focused on protecting pedophiles than they are on protecting your health care. More focused on protecting pedophiles than protecting hungry children who are being dragged into this fight. And so, again, I'm going to keep centering the people. I'm going to pray with my lips as well as my legs. There's an African proverb that says, when you pray, move your feet.
Yes, sir.
And so wherever you are, move your feet, check on your neighbors. Let's stand together, do everything we can for each other, and let us not give in to those who are trying to weaponize despair. When we fight, we win. If we don't fight, we don't win.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to keep on fighting a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Senator Raphael Warnock. Hey, man, we love you, and God bless you, man. God keep you.
I love you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Special K, what up?
Okay, so we are right on top of Halloween. It's literally 1 day away, 2 days away, technically. Now, if you're planning to wear a costume to work, let's talk about some Halloween costume fails. Because everybody talks about, what are the great costumes to wear, what are the great things to dress up as. But there's some things that you need to avoid, especially if you're going to work or if you're going into a mixed company type situation and you're around people that's not just your family. There's some things you need to not do. All right, so if you're going to a work function and it's a dress-up thing, you might want to talk to your manager or somebody in HR first before you decide to go in there with a Tarzan costume on. Because that might not fly. That might not fly. Anything that exposes your upper chest, your buttocks,
right,
or any of your frontal equipment.
Nutbush city limits.
That part. Yeah, you might want to check. Especially if you just started working there. Like, if you just started working there on Labor Day, don't roll up at the Halloween party doing the most.
But it's Halloween. Why can't we wear a costume? I wore a Tarzan costume a couple of years ago.
I know, and some people are still trying to clear that image out of their mind.
Yeah.
That was not. That's why Dish Nation ain't on the air no more. It all started with you wearing that costume.
My God. That's terrible.
It all started with you wearing that costume. Bring a change of clothes, and if in case your costume don't hit the way you think it's gonna hit.
Right.
Bring a change of clothes and just eject, bounce, bail out.
They be cheap, so they might break too.
Yeah, just bail out.
Abort.
Yeah, abort mission. Just get out of there. Get out of there, rock. Let's see. Nothing. Okay, along those same lines, nothing potentially offensive. Which this day and time, you might not want to wear ICE agent costume.
Oh, no.
I've heard a lot of people saying that
Oh,
they're
my
gonna dress up as an ICE agent.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, that's insensitive.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. And don't dress up like, him.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
dress
so
up like
lame.
him.
Trump.
It's lame.
Trump.
That's so
Don't
like-
dress up like him, because that's triggering for a lot of
Nah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
So what's some other ones? Shamea, you got any ideas about
let's.
you
I think
might
we
be
should stay within our race. So like, no blackface, no.
Yeah, if you
white face, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Don't
should
do it.
not do it.
Yeah.
Like, I love the movie White Chicks,
Yeah.
but
Don't
can I
do
dress like it? No, it
Yeah.
wouldn't. It's probably
Clan
not gonna be a
member,
good idea.
don't
even dress like a ghost.
Don't
Because
dress like a ghost.
as a white person, if you just like a ghost, and I'm gonna think you full regalia, KKK. I'm just feel uncomfortable.
Alfreda, you got any ideas about what would be a bad costume choice?
Yeah, don't dress like somebody from Hitler's regime. Can we stop
Yeah,
with that?
that-
That's not a costume.
It's not.
It's just not a costume.
Yeah.
That's all.
Rock T, you got any?
Garrett can dress up like Arsenio Hall.
You so stupid.
You do that every day.
I already know who I'm dressing like, honey. I'm gonna dress up in a Nike tracksuit.
Oh.
Oh, you trying to be
You gonna be Rickey Smiley?
You trying to be funny?
Okay.
You trying to be funny?
That's what I'm just simple and easy.
Yeah.
If you do the Nike one, I'm gonna do the Adidas one and be Brett.
Boy, y'all. A lady came to my door last year. She was buck naked. She was heavy set, and she was a sweet potato. I was like, wow.
Well, was she sweet?
I don't know. Gave her a candy. She walked off the porch.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 24 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It is Thursday, October 30th, and National Candy Corn Day. Here is what's going on in the news. Remember back in 2016 when Hillary Clinton said this?
Imagine, if you dare, imagine him in the Oval Office facing a real crisis. A man you can bait with a tweet is not a man we can trust with nuclear weapons.
That soundbite aged way too well and suddenly feels brand new. President Trump just announced that he's ordering the Department of War to begin testing U.S. nuclear weapons again. Trump says that since Russia and China are doing it, the U.S. should too. Meanwhile, Vladimir Putin is claiming that Russia just tested an underwater nuclear drone called the Poseidon, which is said to be powerful enough to trigger a tsunami. Putin bragged there's, quote, nothing like it in the world. Meanwhile, if the U.S. does start testing nukes, it'll be the first nuclear test since 1992. In other news, the 2025 Virginia Attorney General race is on track to be the most expensive in history, with $36.8 million already spent, almost $22 million from Republicans and $15 million from Democrats. This race drew national attention after a texting scandal involving Democrat Jay Jones, but for many Black Virginians, it's about more than headlines or price tags. His run represents progress and power in a state where the AG's office shapes issues like police accountability, voting rights, and fair housing. With Norfolk, Richmond, and Hampton as key battlegrounds, Black voters could actually decide the outcome. Talk about turbulence before takeoff, Ricky. What was supposed to be a quick hop from Des Moines to Chicago turned into a full-blown in-flight drama before the plane even left the ground. 2 United Airlines flight attendants reportedly got into it on board. Well, verbally at least. Management had to step in, escort all the passengers off the plane, and pull the entire flight crew. And we still don't have confirmation on what the actual fight was about. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for Rock T NFL Picks of the Week. The sports genius is back. I don't give you the over or the under. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the damn game. Let's get it poppin', baby. Tonight, Thursday Night Football, pick the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Miami Dolphins. Yes, Baltimore will win 2 games in a row. New England over Atlanta. The Chargers will beat Tennessee. I can't explain it, but there's something special about that Joe Flacco magic. Pick the Bengals to beat the Chicago Bears. And I love what the Colts are doing out there in Indianapolis this season. Can they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers this week? Absolutely
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game now.
Pittsburgh's going to win that game. San Fran over the Giants.
Wait. What?
What? I didn't stutter.
Pittsburgh going to beat Nap?
Pittsburgh going to beat Nap Town, boy. Yes, sir. San Fran over the Giants. Denver over Houston. My Detroit Lions, what up, dope? Will beat up Minnesota. Green Bay over Carolina. Jacksonville over Las Vegas Raiders. The Rams beats New Orleans. Buffalo over Kansas City. I know Kansas City is heating up, but it's finally time for Josh Allen to come up with a victory. Seattle over Washington. And if Kyler Murray plays, the Arizona Cardinals will beat the Dallas Cowboys. If he doesn't,
man, you're doing too much
the
at the end. Now, you was doing good, but at the end, you start doing too much on the radio.
No, sir.
You was doing real good at first, and then at the end, your picks start getting real suspect, and you're doing too much.
Hey, dog, if Kyler plays, Arizona beats the Cowboys. If he doesn't play,
I agree with you, Rob.
The Cowboys going to win. That's it. Simple.
What did you? Oh, okay.
Cowboys to put up 40 and give up 45.
What?
Wow.
It's facts.
Get my blood pressure. Let's do the hot spot. I'm not.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting in for the brat this morning. We got the illustrious, the beautiful, the sexy, and we just in the talented. More than anything, the talented. Hey, we got Shamea sitting in for the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Thank you so much, Ricky. Every time you introduce me, I just start doing a little man-cave bounce and smiling and stuff. It just makes me feel so warm inside. Thank you.
Awesome. We love you.
I love you more. Okay, were y'all Family Matters fans at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Laura Winslow and Rachel. Okay, well, guess what? There's a new rewatch podcast titled Welcome to the Family, and it's inviting listeners to revisit the beloved sitcom Family Matters. You'll see it through the eyes of two of the original cast members, Kelly Williams, who played Laura Winslow, and Thelma Hopkins, who played Aunt Rachel. Now, they're going to explore each other's, like personal anecdotes by going episode by episode. They're going to open the phone lines so fans can call in for advice and talk about their own family matters. The podcast will also feature guest appearances from castmates like Reggie Johnson, or a.k.a. Carl Winslow, and Sean Harrison, who was a Waldo Faldo. And the series is going to kick off with the first 2 episodes on November 5th, and it will debut weekly thereafter. So y'all interested in that?
What about Urkel?
Yeah, what about Darius? He going to be out of jail?
And Urkel.
Man,
well, you already play Urkel. So
I did dress up as
maybe
Urkel.
you could join in on that. Would y'all be interested in it, though? Would you be here for it?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
We love Family Matters.
Exactly. Family Matters. I think that Drake and Kendrick Lamar need to handle their business like family, too. Instead of, taking it up in the courtroom, they need to just keep it on the tracks. Y'all, Drake has officially appealed the court ruling that threw out his defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, UMG, over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. Now, we were all jamming out to Not Like Us. Drake sued UMG in January of 2025 over the label's promotion and distribution of Kendrick Lamar's track, Not Like Us. Now, Drake allegedly, said that UMG unknowingly distributed the song, which contained false and defamatory claims, including insinuations that he was a pedophile. Now, UMG then moved to dismiss the case, arguing that Drake had lost a rap battle that he provoked. And now the notice of appeal filed yesterday marks the first step in trying to overturn the federal judge's decision. Now, the appeals process could take more than a year. So if Drake wins at the appellate level, the case could re-enter years of renewed litigation.
At the risk of sounding like a simp, I kind of see where Drake is coming from in regards to you labeling me as a pedophile. I think everything else was fine. But that part, like Ricky, as a public figure, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a tough thing to label somebody. You can't just say I'm a pedophile. You can say I'm lame. You can say I'm weak. You can say I'm a punk. You can't say you can't call me a pedophile. That's something that can really stain your reputation.
8-Ball MJG. Coming out hard. There's been a lot of really nasty things said in the rap.
Yeah, it was real hurtful in that song Chicken Head when he said her breath smelled like thunder.
Yeah.
Then he gonna talk about that. I don't want your phone number. You know how many people that hurt their breath really smell like thunder?
Okay. Like some thunder.
Let me tell you.
What you talking about? Breath
Rappers,
like
they don't
thunder.
play.
What
Like-
you looking at? I don't want your phone number.
Ball head, scallywag.
Ain't got no head in
Head
bag.
in the
Okay,
bag.
stop.
What about the women who really don't have hair in the back? That could be her.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They're
Just
the ones
get
that
you
be
a-
the ones that their mama didn't pick them up. They just lay
One
them
with that
down.
little
and they
struggle
get
ponytail over the top of it.
The fan
that
ponytail,
ball
you mean?
spot, like the little baby ball spot, it never grew.
Y'all ain't right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Nicki Minaj, y'all. Nicki Minaj, speaking of rappers, she is just giving fans a glimpse into the mindset as she's preparing for her next musical chapter in response to a fan expressing excitement about her upcoming album that's set to drop on March 27, 2026. She offered a hint at what's to come, y'all. She tweeted saying, "This is the transformational album I never saw coming. I honestly thought I'd be writing from a similar place, but that's just not possible anymore. This is a different glow." What do y'all think she's going to be talking about? I mean, is it going to be motherhood, marriage, mental health, her internet beef with Cardi? Like, what y'all feeling?
How to marry a prisoner and be in love.
Oh, God.
That is so messy.
Oh, my God.
Messy. Y'all, for
Really
more
messy.
information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamea Morton. Coming up next, Dwight Stone got the praise mixed down. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.